What's up guys, and welcome back to B for Crypto. In today's video we're going to find out, are we going to break out from this rising wedge? Because guys, we can see that this rising wedge is at the moment forming on the daily chart, and we have a breakout target of exactly the bottom of this wedge. So we could expect that the price of Bitcoin can come all the way down to a level of 21,000 US dollar before we're going to see a bounce if we're going to break out from these regions. So guys, we're going to look at the charts and really try to find out, are we going to see this breakout towards the downside? Because we can clearly see that we are getting a lot of resistance in this area. So it would make sense that we come all the way down to test the bottom of this range. So guys, we're going to find out all of that. So if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel. And now let's start with the video. Welcome back to B for Crypto, and guys, before we're going to start with this content, I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate each one of you. And guys, if you're new to this channel, go down and subscribe. And now let's go directly into the content. So guys, on the daily chart you can see that we got a few resistance points in these areas. So we are at the moment at a critical resistance level. So guys, we could see that the price came all the way down to this level of 23,700 US dollars. So guys, at the moment we are at the bottom of this trend line. So at the moment it is really important that we are going to hold this level and that we could see a bounce from these levels. Otherwise, I could expect that we are going to break these levels, see a retest and maybe come all the way down to this level. So guys, we're going to go over to the 4-hour chart to really find out where's our support. And guys, on the 4-hour chart you can see that at the moment we got a lot of resistance in this resistance area. So guys, at the moment you can see that at this point we got a lot of resistance and we tried to break through with this candle, but we saw a quick rejection towards the downside. And at the moment we are at this trend line and also the 100 moving average on the 4-hour chart. So guys, we could maybe expect that we are going to see a small bounce and then get a rejection in these areas again. But if we're going to break this trend line towards the downside, I could expect for our first price target the 23,100 US dollar level, where we also see the 200 moving average, and also we have our support box in these regions. So guys, we could see a dump all the way to these levels, and maybe we are just going to see a fake out and Bitcoin will continue above this trend line. But guys, if we're going to break, and we're going to break through the 200 moving average and also through our support box, I could see us come all the way down to a level of 21,200 US dollars. And maybe we are going to see a fake out underneath these lines, because guys, at the moment you can see we have a lot of support in these regions. So guys, I could expect that we are going to see this as a first price target, that we're going to come down in this range, and then we have to make sure, was it just a fake out towards the downside, and we're going to see that Bitcoin will continue from these regions. We have to wait until the price movement is giving us a clear direction. We could also stay above this trend line and see that Bitcoin will retest these areas again. But guys, at the moment we can see that the price of Bitcoin went constantly up in these regions and we have formed this rising wedge. So guys, I could expect that we are going to come in these regions again, and then Bitcoin will decide if we're going to see lower price movement or higher price movement. But guys, also a good indication that is telling us at the moment that the price of Bitcoin will see some downwards pressure. So guys, we're going to look at the US dollar currency index, and guys, as you can see from the 15th of July, we went down with the US dollar currency index, and that is also why we saw that Bitcoin had the strong move towards the upside, because if the US dollar goes down, we can see that the price of Bitcoin will go up. And at the moment we can see the opposite. The US dollar currency index broke out of this downwards trend, and at the moment we are seeing higher prices for the US dollar currency index. So if we're going to see this price movement towards the upside for the US dollar currency index, we could expect that the price of Bitcoin will go down. And in this case, we could reach our price target of 21,200 to round about 22,600 US dollar levels. So guys, we have to keep an eye on the US dollar currency index and of the price of Bitcoin and of these support levels, if we can hold this trend line, or if we're going to see this move first of all to the bottom of this range and then maybe to this trend line. So guys, let's go over to Ethereum to see what is Ethereum at the moment doing, and you can see that Ethereum looks bullish at the moment. And here you can see, here we have the expected merge round about the middle of September. So guys, we could expect at the moment, we can see the same scenario for Ethereum. We are forming this rising wedge. And guys, this looks quite bearish, but I could expect that Ethereum through the merge only comes down maybe to a level of the 100 moving average on the daily chart, and that would be roundabout to the 1,580 US dollar level. So maybe we're going to see this fake out and then a massive pump for Ethereum until we're going to see the merge, and we're going to come all the way down to these levels of round about 2,000 US dollars. So guys, I could expect that we're going to see a small fake out towards the downside, and then we're going to see a major run for Ethereum towards the merge. So I could even expect a level of 3,000 US dollars for Ethereum within the next month. So guys, if you want to trade all these moves and copy my trades, go down in the video description and follow the first link to get into my free Telegram group. So guys, if you want to trade all of these moves on Phemex and get a 4,100 US dollar deposit bonus, go down in the video description and use my Phemex link. And you also can sign up with MEXC Global, where you receive a 1,000 US dollar deposit bonus. So guys, if you like this content and this short update, go down, smash up the like button and subscribe. And guys, make sure to be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.